Alright guys, I am back, and just like I mentioned in my other video, depending what one I put out, I haven't posted a video in a while because I've been going through it, and with the holidays and stuff like that, I don't know, I just feel like I'm being silenced. I feel like I have no control of my life. I don't know, I'm trying to figure stuff out, guys. It's hard going through this, and you think it'd get easier, but it's almost like it gets harder and stuff like that, and I don't know. But I am back. I try to be, even if I don't seem as oomphy or whatever. Anyways, guys, and also thank you for the Christmas gifts too, for who purchased from the Amazon list. I really appreciate it. I didn't post it under a video, I just did it in a community tab. Rich asked me last year to do it, and then I didn't share it on this channel. He just shared it, because I don't know, I just feel like it's, I don't know, but Matthew's like, hey, you should totally share it. So I shared it, and yeah. And so, without you guys of having bought those gifts, I don't know if my girls would have had Christmas gifts, so thank you so much. It means so much to me and my kids and Matthew, and we appreciate you guys so much, seriously. Let's just get into the video and see what it is today. What's up? I hope your week is going good. Man, I cannot wait to be in front of the camera again. Yeah, it's cool having you hit for me, but it's just not the same. Plus, let's face it, I just make better videos. Just kidding. He does make better videos. I am not good in front of a camera. Well, I'm getting better, I should say, because I've watched like my past videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cringe. Sometimes they're cringe now, but I definitely feel like I'm getting better. But I don't know if he's going to be in front of the camera, because his probation officers came here last week to look at everything. I mean, they've already been here before, but because it happened in Florida, and for him, when he gets done with his sentencing, to be able to go to a halfway house and home confinement, they have to come here and be like, oh yeah, kids are here. They asked me, do you want him here? Yeah, I want him here. Fuck, he's my husband. But they probably have to ask that. I don't know. But yeah, it's just crazy because, oh, speak of the devil. Well, the camera's already on and rolling, so a lot of the video isn't going to be in there, but I was talking about the parole. I was talking about the parole and how they came here to look at the house to. I was trying to explain for why they had to come here because you had to transfer because the case was in Florida, so you had to have them come here to verify.
Oh, so I asked the case. You can have this in the video too if you want. So I asked the case manager, like if I have any restrictions. There's none for fucking videos. However, there is for drugs, so cocaine's out of the question, but strippers seem to be okay as well.
What the fuck? Not like you do coke anyways, because you don't do drugs. You haven't done drugs in what, fucking 15 years? 20 years?
Yeah, but it's hilarious though, because I'm like, so what are my restrictions? She's like, well, it looks like drugs are on here. I'm like, shit, there goes cocaine. That's just fucking great. I'm like, well, what does it say about strippers? She's like, stop it.
You did not actually say that.
Yeah, I did.
Babe, she's probably gonna think that you're serious.
Whatever. But I got my beef. I love you, man. Have a good day.
Alright, love you.
Bye.
Love you, bye. What the fuck? Why would he say that shit? He's so funny. Does that say strippers? Stop. People write me all the time and tell me how great you're doing. Anywho, thank you guys, I appreciate that. Anywho, I am doing good. I joined the GROW program. It's an honor unit. The idea is we will not get locked down with the rest of the compound if we are not involved. So we will have to see how that goes. Also, I got my paperwork in for the halfway house, so we are making steps to get ready for me to go home. So that's just a brief update on me. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. I got some great questions from you guys, and they are: Nick EBN79 asked, if the ATF is abolished, will Matt go free and have all his rights, including his gun rights, restored? And Gary B4080 asked, should all the military instructors who teach how your weapon performs should go to prison? They instruct on how an automatic weapon works with pictures and videos. I think I am going to start with, should all of the military instructors who teach how your weapon performs should go to prison? They instruct on how an automatic weapon works with pictures and videos. Great question, Gary B4080, and I see what you are getting at. My case opened the door for going after the First Amendment when it comes to anything gun-related. The fact of the matter is there was nothing in any of the videos that's not already in a book. I did not just conjure up the info. I read it in a book and turned it into a video, such as how to manufacture a machine gun conversion device such as lightning links and the silencers, which have been in the circulation for years. Are these publications that show you how to make lightning link silencers and machine guns, most of which have to scale patterns? Are these people now at risk of being incarcerated? The proceedings my case set says yes, we can only hope it gets fixed, or we are all at risk. And you need to understand the difference here. It's one thing if YouTube doesn't want these types of videos on their platform. They're a private company and can make that choice. However, the government chose to press criminal charges, which is a direct violation of the First Amendment. Where is the legal line for the First Amendment? At what point did I cross it? I guess time will tell us the answer to that, and hopefully my case will be thrown out so that question never comes in the first place. So to answer your question, Gary B. 4080, should all of the military instructors who teach how your weapon performs should go to prison? They instruct on how an automatic weapon works with pictures and videos. Should they? No. Could they? Yes. Will they? Not likely, because the elites such as the prosecutors need guys running around with machine guns to enforce their will, even though it violates the First or the 14th Amendment, which says equal protection under the law. They use machine guns to arrest me for machine guns, but that's a whole other can of worms. Back to the point, military, police, U.S. Marshals, etc. are above the law when it comes to guns. Not saying I agree or disagree. What I am saying is it is ironic they're using the very arms as described in the Constitution to violate the Constitution. Man, did I go off into the weeds, but I get so fired up about double standard. But let's move on to the next question. Nick EBN79 asks, if the ATF is abolished, will Matt go free and have his rights, including his gun rights, restored? Good question, and I think I should be saying I really don't think the ATF will ever be abolished. Someday the F may drop off, the F will be changed to an M, as in the ATM for marijuana or ass to mouth, if that's what you're into. What the shit? Maybe they will stop violating the Constitution and start doing something useful, like, I don't know, track down stone farms, but the people in jail that stole them and get people their property back. I mean, shit, they could have stopped manufacturing crimes and go after real crimes. I don't think anyone would complain about that, but back to the question, if the ATF is abolished, will Matt go free and have all his rights, including his gun rights, restored? So somehow that did happen, it could help me, but not likely. I am here for doing a video about a drawing. If I can't beat my charges on my own, I don't think anything will help me. The deck is stacked in my favor with SCOTUS decisions such as Bruin, the bump stack, and EPA staples, etc. If I can't win with all that, the fact I believed I was not breaking the law in the first place, the only thing that can save me is a pardon from the president, because it's gun charges that will likely not happen. However, Hunter begs to differ. But who knows? He got pardoned and he had gun charges. But that's also his fucking son, and they're all corrupt as fuck. On the other side of the coin, what would help is the removal of 922G, and Trump may do it. Here is an article on it from Lisa Law. Trump on firearms. Trump promises to bring a pro-gun conservative criminal justice policy back to Washington as from Statute 922G1. However, there is a collision of two issues. One, he likes Second Amendment gun rights, and one he doesn't, which is appearing to be soft on crime. What may bother Trump is knowing that even as president, he cannot legally possess a gun or ammo as long as his 34 New York felony convictions stand. While he may not publicly endorse an effort to rewrite Statute 922G1, he could instruct his Attorney General to soft pedal oppositions to cases holding that the statute is unconstitutional as applied to nonviolent felons. That way, felon in possession would no longer apply to Trump or to a lot of people convicted of Statute 922G1. However, do not expect Trump or the new Republican-controlled Congress to do anything to change 18 U.S.C. Statute 924C to ease punishments for people possessing or using guns in crimes of violence of drug offenses. Lisa article, November 12th of 2024. So will Trump get the wheels moving on the end of 922G? He may, because he has now see how easy it is to get trapped as a felon. And now if you get in that trap, you can never get out. That needs to change, so I am crossing my fingers. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this video. That was nice to hear his voice. Sorry I didn't get to hear a whole lot because I went on the side and have conversations with him, talking to him. But it's still nice to hear his voice. And yeah, and if you guys would like to continue to support this channel, there'll be links down in the description. And until next video guys, peace.